Okay, who wants to talk with me?
So,
What are you doing here?
we are public lands and we are here to support the Botanic Gardens effort.
And what is all this?
This is a goodie bag that we have for the volunteers as well as some free climbing coupons.
What is public lands?
Yeah.
You see how professional I am. What is public
What is it? I'll tell you what it is. Public Lands is a new retail store that opened up next to Dick's Sporting Goods, committed to protecting and celebrating public lands for all. We launched this year. It's in the Wegmans shopping lot on off of Fifth Avenue. That's right. It's true. So our mission is we by enshrined in our charter, 1% of top line sales from all public land stores go to green spaces, city parks, state parks, and national parks. Our other two missions are focused on access and equity to ensure that people who have not felt safe or welcome in the outdoors before have a home in the outdoors, and that we start to reckon with a bit of our...
You're like the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts, right?
The Boy Scouts, well, you know.
Other than their philosophy, it's more about like having the tools, right?
It's having the tools and then also, you know...
And the empowerment to be able to go out and feel comfortable. Kara Ann McCrae.
And what is your name?
My name is Adam Crone.
Okay, I am so enthusiastic today about first of all being here, but you look lovely. I'm a painter.
All right.
And this is an art thing. I have a video that's on CPA for 12 years.
Okay.
But what happens is you know, you're very colorful, and then you should see like the background.
Yeah, the background is
You're so pronounced. You're
nice.
a painter too?
No, I'm a performer. I dance professionally.
Oh, there you go.
So.
You know about nature being a woman and all that, right? Okay, so
I think, yeah, one thing that's really important and why we're here particularly on MLK weekend is that our country has had a very ableist and racist relationship with the outdoors.
I'm not talking
and
about that today because even though this is MLK, I talk to 8th graders in my show.
You talk to 8th graders
Yes.
about feeling welcome and issues of
tools to use,
discrimination,
how to do
racism.
your art and make it work for nonprofits.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing a workshop at PVCC right now.
Okay.
For that effort, free. I volunteer for 17 years in Charlottesville.
Alrighty.
My
Nice
art.
to meet you.
And so what happens is, like, I do get paid for my art, but all the stuff, like, I used to do on my, Nature Conservancy, Habitat, donations. Now, like you do something proactively so that it does develop into a mindset, right? Like,
That's right.
why people
One
need
moment,
these
I'm going
tools.
to do a volunteer.
All right. Wait, is that and why they need dancers to be able to understand form and balance, right?
Right.
So do you dance at live arts or anything?
No, my last performance was back in Colorado about 8 years ago.
Well, you need to volunteer to live arts. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. I'm going to go
Nice to meet you
bother
as well.
everybody else.
Yeah.
This guy's. Hello, how are you? Can I say hello to you?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you doing here today?
I am photographing for the garden.
Have you always been doing that for them? Or just for you?
Kind of. Well, I did a big art show for the garden.
Oh, I think I know about that.
Did you
I'm
go?
Robin Hoffman. Yes.
Yes, I went there to photographing.
Yeah, we have our shoes.
Yes.
Artists, we know what to do, right?
Yes.
We're real.
The whole,
What's your name, sir? For
my name is Roberto Camide.
And you are an artist here in Charlottesville.
Yes, I am.
And what's your medium? Or
It's
mostly?
sculpture.
Sculpture mostly?
Yes.
And is it ceramic?
No, it's made of tissue paper, reed, and
Yes,
wire.
I saw that. Yes.
Yes.
And how many years have you been in that medium, do you think?
Since I moved here, it's about 9 years.
Okay.
But
Where were you from? Where did you move from?
I'm from Brazil.
Oh, awesome. Oh my God, you have so much to bring to Charlottesville. I came here from New York and I went to Brooklyn College and NYU.
No?
So I learned with the painters and the artists and the sculptors and the ceramists and
Wow,
everybody.
that's,
and the Korean ceramists.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
good
God,
thing.
they were my teachers. They're the real master's degree, right? They
yeah,
go
very
through
good.
9 years or whatever, and they don't just get their master's degree.
No, no.
They have to perform every task, and it has to be like expertly.
That's true.
It's not like, well, anyway, but you are lovely here, and I am doing a TV show, and I'm almost at the point where
Yes.
they're starting a new show.
Oh, good.
So the tape keeps going on every 26 minutes.
Wow.
So I usually do an ending. So what do you want to say to Charlottesville Public Access TV?
Well, I hope everybody will come to help the Botanic Garden, the Piedmont. I think this is going to be a tremendous asset for Charlottesville. A place to get together and be fraternal. That's what Charlottesville needs. Actually, the world needs.
The world needs art
Yes.
and nature and getting back.
That's true.
We should never have gotten away from it in the first place. We got greedy, didn't we?
That's true.
We got so greedy. And now we have to pay for that. We have to work
Yes.
hard.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being on Public Access TV.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
What are we getting into? Just pulling everything together?
Yeah, cutting the invasive shrubs, vines, and try to pile them up into little piles, and Bartlett's going to take them away.
So there's kind of three crews or groups that got going. One is general brush cleanup, which is dragging stuff into piles. Anything that's usable to define trails, they want to save. And Bartlett's going to cut into sections. They're going to line these trails, which the center line is the orange. And then there's invasive cutting, which is all vines, native or not, basically are being cut here at ground level. And then, privet, there's Chinese holly, there's autumn olive.
We're just
Some
listening
point today, they
to
may
what we're
shift
supposed to be
this
doing
down
right
there.
now.
There's a bunch of
Are
kudzu
you
and stuff.
18 and above?
But
I
it
am
kinda
18,
depends on
yeah.
where
Okay,
Bartlett's
because
kinda
I'm
goes,
on
so.
Charlottesville Public Access TV now.
We're cleaning up, removing
we're gonna do a
invasives
show?
and defining
You're gonna be
trails,
on the show?
basically. And then
Okay.
at some point moving mulch
How did you know about this? And quickly tell me what your whole background is, because you have to listen to the directions.
I'm going to leave it
So we got Dad. Our dad is
that came out of
general manager of JWB Townsend, and we're his kids, got kind of ripped into the mix.
I love you.
Doing some work for the community.
They're in my backyard.
The lady in
Yeah.
the, Amy
Yes.
in the
And what's your name? Do you want to say your name?
Eleanor.
plaid.
And what's your name?
She's
Holden?
got the tool sign.
And
up.
thank
There's
you so much for
Townsend tools as
volunteering to
well
do
as,
this. Now you can say this to your classmates and all that,
Well, I've
right?
got these.
Absolutely.
We'll get some others.
Thank you for being on Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Hey!
Hey, Brian.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? Oh, sorry, I'm calling
Okay.
my son to get him out of bed. So he can come help.
Okay. I should be doing this too, but this is update.
You decided to stay up here too? You decided.
I hope you don't mind me showing the kids how people work.
Not at all.
Like introducing them to the idea. Yeah, I show this to like 8th graders.
This big one off of that little one, 'cause that looks like a really great, yeah. That's sweet.
You gotta do it from, you gotta pull this out. No, pull that out first, because that one's embedded.
No longer.
What kind of tree is that?
Dead.
That was a good one. Oh, that's a dead tree. People are bold. Sawing. You can use any kind of tool. Doesn't have to be electric either. Sawing. Basically clearing the trail.
Look at this one too. Yeah. They're gigantic. This is not. There you go. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. I need full work piece for this.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too?
You came all the way from Afton?
Crozet.
Crozet, right?
Yep. And are you out there?
I'm CPA TV.
CPA TV?
Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Okay, good.
I'm
good.
in William Mills right now.
Uh-huh, great.
At least come first. Work because until then, working on projects. Projects to out of the country. And there was no road project right here. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is the opportunity to have some traction in high school. That is what we're doing.
Yeah, so many people have that story of trying to build partnerships that like they talk to 6 people and it never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll just volunteer. Oops, we're on camera saying this. Oops.
Yeah, we'll delete that conversation I was just
No,
having.
I didn't hear it. But
Good.
what I do am appreciating is these guys are volunteering their time.
Yeah.
And I'm showing the other kids, because that's my TV show, it's like 8th grade type of thing, you know, how it's done.
Yeah. Okay, great.
And the fact is, every little bit that they do, the clearing is evident.
I mean, yeah. Look at what
It just happened. Just happened. And this will enable all the native plants and the paths and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
People don't realize it doesn't take much, but it does take something.
Yep.
What you say is true.
You look so beautiful out here, being a clearer of our paths. Did you do this before?
Yeah.
Me too. I as well. I'm usually doing it, but I broke my ankle, so I thought, what can I do? So I'm on a TV show.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys did a lot, and you've only been here like 5 minutes.
Well,
It's fun, right? It's fun. It's hard work, but it's fun. It's fun because you see the progress right away.
well, yeah, that's what I like about this particular job. Yeah, the invasives, you can do invasives till you die and not see a difference.
Right.
And then they come back.
They come back.
Yeah.
And we're learning about antifungal properties or something like that. Something where the ground can be, to begin with, not invasive worthy. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Are you a science-based person as well?
Not by training, only by. I was a master naturalist for many, many years, and I learned an awful lot.
Oh
during
my
that time.
goodness.
But no, not by training.
So you knew about the Botanical Gardens doing this because?
Well, we moved here recently in September,
Oh, where did you move from?
Arizona.
Do you mind you being on TV?
No.
Okay, so good. So you were from Arizona, the different botanicals there.
Yeah, very different. Well, we've lived in a lot of places,
Okay.
but
Are you Army, military?
no,
Oh, okay.
we just, I don't know, moved a lot.
we spent most of we raised our kids in Vermont. For
Oh,
like
my
30
mom
years
lived there for 40 years.
Yeah, we
In
were there for about
Brandon,
30.
near Brandon, Lake Dunmore area.
Yeah,
That's where
yeah.
she lived. She had a house there.
Yeah, we
She's
were
a painter. So,
Oh.
what part of Vermont were you in?
Lake Elmore. It's
Yeah, not far from where Lake Dunmore is, I think.
well, Dunmore's pretty much further south.
Okay.
We're up by Stowe,
Oh, okay.
about just
Yes.
15 minutes or so further up. Not that far from Canada, really.
Yeah.
I mean, but and then we went to Texas for 10 years, and then Arizona.
What part of Texas?
San Marcos.
Is that nice?
Oh, the hill country is spectacular.
Wow. This is the third person in a week that's been telling me about Texas. I just put it off. Well, I didn't even think I was going to move to Virginia from New York. But
I know.
here I am, right? And people don't really understand that every place has, still.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why, I feel bad that some people never get to see. It's an amazing country. I mean, we have every ecosystem there is, and it's gorgeous. It's all gorgeous. Vermont was spectacular. Too cold, though.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they didn't allow the box stores to come in except for Rutland. So most of the areas are
I know.
supported by community businesses or whatever. But the landscape is, as a result, has been maintained.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem now that they have the droughts and the farmers with the cows and the milk and all that kind of production, which was like their base for their gross national product or whatever. So everything is changing. Everybody has to adapt.
Well, the family dairy farms are gone pretty much. In our town, in Elmore, there used to be 15, and now there's 1.
Yeah.
And mostly the big corporate, in the Midwest, dairy farms have just like
everything
big
else.
corporations. Yeah, they
like the
kill
box
everything.
stores. But okay, so anyway, it was nice meeting you, and
Nice
it's
meeting you,
so
Robin.
nice meeting you. I'll see you around. I usually volunteer and do this, but I broke my ankle, or I dislocated it in 2019, and they just took the pins out now.
Oh,
So
geez.
I'm I'm not supposed to be like on my feet.
I get that. My sister did the same thing.
Yeah?
Her X-ray, her foot is almost all metal inside now. It's
Oh.
unbelievable.
They tell them to take it out. Because that was the thing, it was rubbing against my ligaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well,
But I'm going to talk to some more people, but I'll see you. I'm Robin Hoffman.
Robin, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And you'll see the TV show, they'll send it to you. So you'll be on TV? Yeah. Hey, girl.
Hi, Robin.
You mind being filmed for a
No,
second?
I do not want to be filmed.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I got what? You're laughing because you do or you don't?
No, I do not want to.
But what I want to say is, now that I know you're doing this, go in my backyard.
No, honey, child.
Come on. It's so convenient. You don't have to walk through all these woods. Here's the path already. They were just here for 5 minutes, and look at the path is here already. What a production. I don't know how many people are here. There's a path already. I said there's a path already. You only been here 5 minutes.
Yeah. And don't take any pictures of it.
No, I won't. Thank you for taking pictures. A lot of people are going to get ready after the fact. But so how long have you been doing this? Is your first time? Oh. And did you always live in Charlottesville?
Not always,
Yeah, I walked this far. I had to walk back into the... I forgot to take my other battery.
Oh. That's no good.
You know what I love? That people and skin and hats and things like that, the contrast with the winter, you know, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's so much in the wintertime people miss. Like the dead stuff is gorgeous.
Yes.
You know, like if you do drawings of the leaves now, oh my God.
Yeah.
Any kind of drawings during the wintertime and like the contrast in the tree, especially after it rains.
Yeah.
And then you get to see like the subtlety of everything. And the quiet.
People needed to stop and look at.
Smell the roses.
Yes. Take a picture of the president now.
Maybe not. This is actually a dogwood right here. Big pile.
Hey, have you seen yourself in the videos yet?
I haven't.
Oh my goodness, you're the star. Can I do a quick follow-up?
Well, you know who you should.
Yes, that's her.
For the trail.
Do you want to say anything? Don't you want to say about your progress here?
You either want the executive director or her to do
I
that.
did that already, but for you personally as a person.
Oh, sure. Sure, happy to.
Because you're kind of like a continuum
Yeah.
of my videos.
Yeah.
You were my first interview, and you were so articulate I didn't have to edit anything.
Boy, thank you. That's a compliment.
Yeah, it was. I swear. I went through, like I'm doing now, like everybody here is just beautiful. I mean, you know, the idea of it and all that. So what do you think about your confidence? You've got all this far. You're like all this
Are you
way.
recording right
Yes.
now? Yeah, so I am very excited because when I started years ago on the board of the Botanical Garden, we were mostly just an idea and a lot of passionate people. And we have gone from that idea to really moving now. And this is our fifth work day, and with all of these wonderful sponsors, J.W. Townsend, Bartlett Tree, Public Lands, and dozens and dozens of volunteers, and it's really
it's real.
I feel really great about seeing the progress, and as a former president, a former board member, to come out here and to work with the current board and to see things still going is just fabulous.
But you, particularly like me, I mean, like, I'm sort of so much not, I didn't do very much, but I did some weeding and things like that. But you, of all people, like when we took the first walk, before we sort of broke ground, how fast it happened. So do you think, does that occur to you? That's how it occurred to me.
I think for us that were involved with it, sometimes it felt slow, and but we kept persevering. And I think it's like anything else. Once it gets turning, then all of a sudden things just start going fast.
Snaps into place.
Yeah. So I do think that's where we're at now. And every time we clear another section of the property and allow the public to come in and take a look, and to get invested in what this could be is good for everybody.
And it's heartwarming, and it's you lift your hopes for everything, and also you're adapting to the climate. You know, you're doing things so that the invasive species and all that kind of stuff get cleared away, and making walking trails so people can appreciate the live birds and all that.
That's right, and part of our mission is education. And so every time we have volunteer groups out, part of what they go away with is a little bit of education, that they're working hard to make the garden a reality, but they're also hopefully getting to learn a little bit.
And feeling very accomplished.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
it gives you back so much that you give, right?
Right, that's right.
Well,
That's
anyway,
right.
thank you for being on Charlottesville
Thank you,
Public
Robin.
Access.
I'm back to work.
Yay!
They obviously weren't able to point out all of the invasive.
Yeah, we'll probably put it into one pile over there.
Okay, great.
Yeah, just,
So I can move it over to other mulch pile?
yeah, I think it's like